In this video, we will look at how can we use Excel to calculate the coefficient of determination and coefficient correlation. And as I mentioned in the lecture, the coefficient of determination will reflect how many variation in y is explained by our regression model. So that's why when we calculated the coefficient of determination, we use SSR, which is the error term explained by the regression model divided by the total error. So, as based on what we get from SSR and SAT, and we will get R squared equal to SSR, we get it to is 100 divided by SST 114, and we got 0.87719292, but normally we will convert it to percentage and keep two decimal. So 87.72% of variation in y is explained by x. So now how about the R, coefficient of the correlation? So we learned it in the previous chapter. So actually it's not secret. What we will do is we will use the square root of our R square. SQRT means square root. And parentheses, choose your value for R square and close the parentheses. And we got 0.9365. So the R coefficient of correlation reflects the strength of the relationship between x and y, and the range for R is from -1 to +1. So now the question is, will this one be positive or negative? So when you calculate the correlation of coefficient of correlation based on R square, you need to check the sign for the B1, then try to decide whether the R should be positive or negative. So since in this case, the B1 equal to 5, which is a positive number, so the sign for our coefficient of correlation should be positive. So we got R equal to 0.9365, which is a positive value and very close to 1. So x and y have a very strong linear relationship.